Hi.
We haven't even. We're just sitting on the loading screen. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Hi.
All right. Hey, Richie, are you here or you?
He probably.
I am muted at the moment because I'm busy setting stuff up. But the loading screen, it's not the loading screen. It's the BRB screen or the getting ready screen. It's basically what it's the we're here, but we're still setting up screen, or we're away or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to read you a comment real quick before we go live.
Probably best not to at the moment.
Oh no, dude, it's don't worry, it's nothing bad.
Well, no, I just now muted your audio. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to what is technically Fran Friday, but things are a little different because apparently there's no one to stream OJ. So, yeah.
I mean, there's me.
See,
okay.
see, look at this. Look at this. You just said something earlier.
Well, no one asked. No one brought it up to me that there was no one. You guys know I can do these kind of things.
I honestly forgot you owned the game.
Oh my fucking god.
Look, he hasn't played with us in like.
No, that's just the thing that makes me laugh. Is like one of the three big contributors to the channel. We fucking forgot about him.
Classic Carson.
I think this is your fault.
No, that's. I'm sorry. No, this is classic Tony. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Also, even the whole classic tossing it off on someone else. Classic Tony. Like,
Yeah.
Like shit. I can friggin' play. I can stream this game. Like
shit,
no problem.
I could have been at the gym.
I mean, you still can.
No, we're good. No, I can't. The gym closed.
Oop, sorry.
Yeah, it closes at 8. I can't go
Well,
now.
you'll have to double down on your workout.
Double down.
Yeah.
The only thing I've done this week, thanks to whatever the fuck it was that was passing through me, was I spent
quadruple down. I don't know. Shit.
I spent 20 minutes in the freaking steam room on Wednesday because I was trying to like sweat everything out, and it kind of sort of worked. It just made my throat worse.
I could have easily set up the stream real quickly and play OJ.
This is super funny now. It's too late to apologize. But all right. So
actually, Anthony, on that regard, when you asked,
I've
been in here for the last 2 minutes. Anthony, remember, whatever you want for my stream setup, you still haven't walked me through that.
Yeah, we gotta fix that too.
okay. So ladies and gentlemen, hi. We'll continue with this introduction thing. So today what we're going to do is we're going to chat about nerdy shit. We're going to do a Q&A with you guys. We might do some update stuff. If you guys are interested in knowing what the current status of Log Horizon Abridged Episode 6 is, well, you can do that just so long as you continue to participate in the conversation.
Dragon Ball Fighters, boys.
Okay, so you don't need to actually pay any attention to that, yeah. You could just turn your brain off and play that and just keep your brain focused on something else, man.
Hell yeah. Especially because of how bad I am at the game.
There you go. See, there you go. You're not trying to improve skills. Minusama, did you say kill the dinosaur? I did not. At no point in time did I ever, as Minusama, say anything about killing the dinosaurs.
Yeah, no, everyone knows Beerus killed the dinosaurs.
Right.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No, he didn't.
Goku.
No, he didn't. Beerus did not kill the dinosaurs.
It was I killed the dinosaurs.
If anyone's gonna kill dinosaurs, it's Zeno.
Dinosaurs are still a thing in DBZ. I'm just saying.
I know.
Beerus did not kill the dinosaurs.
In the movie, he was like, I killed the dinosaurs.
No, he missed a spot.
Yeah.
That's all I can imagine Vegeta saying in the background. You missed a spot! It's like, damn it. Fucking Toriyama.
Menu, did you say kill Carson? Okay, why did this come on to me of trying to kill me? What the hell did I do?
Someone needs needs to be pied again. Nope. No.
What?
No one needs to be pied again. We've had enough of Tony's cream pie.
You can't kill me. I'm one of the bigger contributors on this.
Hell, I've taken
channel.
2 of Tony's cream pies to the face.
There's never enough. Never enough.
It took forever to wash out. And I have no hair.
And you had Walker's help.
And it was sticky as fuck for an entire day.
I can detest.
Yep, right?
I am not going to say a single thing.
See
and hope
this
that
hole?
everything...
See this
I got
hole?
some in my nose.
See this? Right? Right?
That's what I call an angry dragon.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
We are
No,
adults.
you're not.
Yes, I am. Oh, yes, the fuck I am.
I think we're all older than you. So.
Yes, but
I am
maturity
far-
is the thing.
Again, Carson. Yes, I am far more of an adult than you.
So, not in my eyes. In my eyes, I am the greatest thing to ever happen to the world. Because I need to have some kind of ego, or else I'd killed myself.
That's. I mean,
What?
it's.
You not?
Should we tell him? Should we tell him? It's not in your eyes that this is taking place. We just gave you special glasses.
Yep.
Don't take
I
them
mean-
off. Don't take them off ever. The depression will be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really don't want to take those glasses off because then you'll know exactly how the rest of us are. You will
I mean,
you will
well, I mean-
you will fall under the bone-shattering depression that the rest of us live with.
Yeah.
I mean, I could say something, but then it just get really dark, so I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Speaking of really dark things that involve like levels of depression, did you guys see the Joker trailer that came out?
I have not.
Oh my god, please do. Like, I'm in agreement. Partway through it, you forget that you're watching a fucking comic book film. Like, this looks like an Oscar movie.
No shit.
No shit. Like, for the trailer alone, there were two, like, big-name reviewers that I watch, and one of them happens to be pretty spot on most of the time with stuff, and she's like, I'm calling it right now. Oscar nomination. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Joaquin Phoenix, that looks like an emotional event. Like, supposedly this takes place, because there's multiple incarnations of the Joker. This could be the Joker that starts everything that leads to Heath Ledger's Joker putting on the makeup and everything. It's pretty interesting. It's definitely got the Killing Joke vibes to it. Like, if you remember, like, kind of the story that the Joker was telling about his quote-unquote past, whether or not that's true, during the Killing Joke, it felt very reminiscent of that. And this takes place in the 80s, and they've already said that one of the guys that you see, the guy that you will see talking on the TV at one point, that's Thomas Wayne.
So it's before Batman's parents died.
Oh yeah, it's before his parents died, and it looks like this guy Arthur, who is going to end up becoming the Joker, from the trailer, it looks like he actually meets young Bruce Wayne
No shit.
at the Wayne Manor. Yeah.
No shit.
And on top of this, what's his name? Robert De Niro's in it.
Always a good choice.
Oh yeah, and it looks like Robert De Niro, from what they're saying, he is going to be instrumental in turning this guy into the Joker, like, into
Oh, good.
pushing, like, it's really cool because it's basically watching a guy's descent into madness and insanity that
Oh,
pushes him
so
over
like a
the
Bridger's,
edge
got it.
until he becomes the Joker. Yeah.
So Bridgers, got it.
Oh, Bridgers, yeah.
might
I
as
also
well.
want to point out the irony that was during the last couple of days where I was having vocal issues due to recovering from whatever that shit was. One of the voices that I could not do was Menu because it was very nasally. Don't know why, but Menu's voice, very, very nasally. Now it's not. I just couldn't do it through my throat. It all came nasally. In order to avoid damaging my throat. Mark Hamill's Joker, on the other hand, 100% full-throated, no damage whatsoever. I could just fucking rock that. I was like, really? Okay. But, guys, yeah, what do you guys, who has seen the Joker trailer?
I've seen it.
And
I think it looks interesting.
Yeah, I do too. But what were your thoughts on it? You know, what were some of the things that really stood out to you?
Because the thing that finds it interesting is it's not like your run-of-the-mill fucking superhero movie. It seems like as if it's just a normal movie of just a man who's going through like a tough time. You take away the whole Joker naming, then it's just some different movie. It's not even a DC movie.
Right.
And that's what I find interesting.
Until they showed the DC logo at the end, I was like, oh yeah, shit. They showed that, and I was like, oh yeah, shit. This is a DC movie. Fuck yeah, damn.
Someone's saying in the chat, by the way, who does the voice of Minori? That would be Chibi.
That would be me.
Yep.
Hi.
That is Chibi Tails.
But
You're the one that got green pied.
yeah, it's an interesting case study. It looks like it's an interesting case study into the inner workings of the Joker.
The thing is this going to be a set in stone, like, what's it called? Origin story of the Joker?
It's not a set in stone origin story of the Joker.
Because if anyone knows the Joker character, he changes his backstory on a whim.
Technically,
all his backstories are different whenever he tells it.
Well, that's because there's multiple Jokers.
Well, I mean, like in the same universe, the same Joker will tell different backstories.
Yep.
Because he doesn't even know which one is real.
Yep, he's crazy.
No one knows his actual name, and they're saying that this isn't even the true Joker. This is the Joker that inspired all the Jokers that that come later.
So does this make all the Jokers connected? That all
Maybe.
the Jokers are the same?
That would be kind of cool. But it doesn't sound. I mean, from the sound of things, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a Red Hood, kind of character, in this one. Like, it doesn't look like he's going to portray the Red Hood before he becomes the Joker.
Because here's the thing, that would also entail that all the Batmans, that each Batman is just a different Batman.
And what was really interesting was this director, Todd, if I'm remembering right, is his name, but he is a horror movie director. And when it came for him to pitch to the studio this movie, he was like, it's a tragedy. And I love that idea because, yeah, it is. It's essentially a tragedy of a man that becomes a very insane villain. But at the same time, I love the line that they put in there of him saying, you know, I thought my life was a tragedy, and then I realized it's a comedy. And it's just like, you could see this guy slowly through the trailers. Like, you could see him trying his best to just, like, fucking survive in this world and cope with everything. And then he just starts slipping into madness and laughing and shit.
I didn't even see this trailer, and now I literally cannot wait to see this. Now,
dude, check out the Joker teaser trailer after this. I want to see and hear your reaction, honestly. Yeah. I can't wait for that.
You want me to put it up? You want me to fucking put it on and, like, you guys can just
cool, because
it live?
Well, I mean, we could watch you do it live, yeah. Hang on a second.
Because the big question for me is, like, does this make everyone does this make every story of, like, Batman, all the movies, connected into the same universe?
I don't think so.
If it makes all Jokers, just, you know.
I don't know. It could. I think if it connects to anything, they're probably gonna make it connect to the DCEU. It's not gonna.
Are you guys ever gonna post a list of cast members for LHA? It's in the, in the description of every episode.
Yeah, it's
Editors,
literally in the
voice
description
actors.
of every episode. Okay, so it's not going to show that? Wow. Okay, thanks for that. No, you can't. We won't be able to do that right now. So yeah.
But actually, speaking of the Joker, for those of you who are like, oh, we love the Mark Hamill Joker. If you guys want a lot of, like, an interpretation of Mark Hamill's Joker, go to the Das Tales Fairy Tale, where you watch Menu-sama, Richie here, voice Jalal as Mark Hamill's Joker.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Donald, ooh, I never saw it because I'm always watching the episodes. That's why you check the description.
I think the first time you did that voice around me, I fucking freaked out.
He was like, oh, I can't really go without a solid Batman. That's also true, but it really does. Like, okay, there's several lines of dialogue from multiple different portrayals of the Joker that if I did them in Mark Hamill, they're like, that's the definitive Joker. That's the Mark Hamill I know. And I'm like, Mark Hamill never said these lines. You know, they're.
And then,
I'm like,
and then
I'm
seeing,
like, that's how much people you don't realize that the Joker is more than just a specific voice or like a specific actor. Like, there are so many actors out there that have really just
Jack Nicholson
portrayed just an interesting version of that. Like,
We
I
don't talk
love
about Jared Leto.
one of my favorite Jokers that I think doesn't get enough credit is John's take on the Joker. The I can't remember John Damasio, the guy that voices Bender, played the Joker.
John DiMaggio?
John DiMaggio played him in the Red Hood movie. Yeah, where he was like,
I saw that. It was a deeper voice. Than I
Oh,
thought.
you're the new Hood now. Well, I was more flashy maitre d' than motorcycle fetish. You know, that you can do it in that voice, or just like, oh. Wow. God damn it. Gotta give the boy points. He came all the way back from the dead to make this shindig happen.
To be fair, right before this happened, I was playing
Let's get a
Batman
photo.
Arkham City.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I was playing Batman Arkham City before this
And
happened.
by the way, Richie, I went ahead and posted a link to the fairy tale list
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw that.
to everyone that wants to hear him as
But
Joker Jalal. Which
John
by the way,
DiMaggio did a great job with that Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know the best part about Richie's fucking Joker here is we would give
90%
him.
improv.
He would have two different recordings. We would give him a script and say, "All right, here's the script. Now, I want you to record that. Have fun."
They were very, yeah. Most of the time, some of that stuff in the script, it was just like bare bones description of like, here's kind of the idea of what we're going for. It's like, it's not really a script. I'm like, you don't really have lines. Everybody else has lines. You don't have lines. Sweet.
Have fun.
So they're like improv, and I was like, that's the best.
I mean, you're really good at it.
I mean, the
That's
thing is, as much as people are gonna sit there and say that Jared Leto's Joker is not the Joker, it is the Joker. It's just a different variation of the Joker.
Yeah, no,
It's not a variation that people like. I think that, yes, I think that the Joker can be loud and flashy, but I don't think that he's like the clubbing guy. But I think that they were trying to modernize the Joker, and I'm like, the Joker doesn't really categorize himself to, he doesn't need to be modernized or hipped up or however. Some people will like the Joker, the Jared Leto Joker, some won't, and that's okay. Honestly, personally, I would have liked it if he'd been the New 52 Joker, with they'd have messed up his face and he was wearing a fake skin or something, or if they'd have just straight up tried to do kind of not tried to do the Mark Hamill kind of Joker, but at least done the kind of Harley Joker relationship that began with the series. I think that would have gone a lot better. But all right. But yes, the Joker teaser, you definitely want to check that out, Tony.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
really
definitely-
good.
I'll definitely take
We'll check
Very
it out.
much it very much gives me the same kind of feels and goosebumps from watching the trailer for that as it did watching Heath Ledger's performance, because you can tell that Joaquin Phoenix really threw himself into that role. Like,
Which is what you really got to do.
I mean,
Yeah.
apparently Jared Leto. Apparently, like he's like a super method actor. So like he was like giving people.
He did
he
some
was
messed
doing
up shit.
he was doing a lot more than that. There was an interview recently with Jai Courtney, and he was like, "Dude, that was the tip of the fucking iceberg." And I'm like, okay.
Well,
Well,
hey, you know what, dude, I'm all about method acting, man. Like I'm the same way. Like fucking last episode 5, where Toya's getting choked out. I was fucking choking myself out in the fucking recording booth.
Yeah, no, don't.
Okay.
ever tell me that.
Look, just
Method
because
acting.
you can't use method acting as an excuse for your autoerotic asphyxiation
Hey,
fetish.
No
kink
kink shaming in the guild.
Yeah, exactly. No kink shaming. Oh, and by the
I'm
way,
not kink shaming. I'm just saying you can't use method acting as an excuse.
I mean, I wish he would have told me sooner. I mean, if he would have told me sooner, he was into that.
Minori, choke a bitch.
I love it when Minori chokes me.
Oh my god.
Incest does not wincest.
I mean, you're not wrong. Which, by the way, I know it's.
I'm
completely
officially.
off topic,
I have
but-
officially dubbed you the Arkansas kids.
But by the way, off topic, but
Completely off
Tony
them.
watched Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight for the
Oh my
first
god,
time.
it's so cringy.
The twincest is so cringy.
I
Oh.
don't.
Yeah, Donald, if you talked about, you know, watching the episodes, and you'll find interesting that the voice actors of Toya and Minori are dating in real life.
That's.
Yep.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's the fact that you just.
They're
keep
not
pushing-
actually siblings in real life, though.
We're not
Yeah, we're not.
Just
I know.
because,
The
just
thing
because,
is-
just because one of them is from Kentucky, okay? Just because one of them happens to be from Kentucky.
What I'm saying.
More self than me.
What I'm saying is the fact that
Yeah, but I'm
it's
not
just
from
like
that part
hearing
of
all
the
the
South.
really cringy stuff you guys say, and then just talking about, oh yeah, Minori and Toya. It's like, stop it.
Hey,
You
one
are
of these
pushing
days-
an agenda, and
one
that
of
I do
these
not
days-
like.
One of these days, I'm going to try to bring in the whole backstory of how Toya became crippled. It's because Minori was trying to love him, and he didn't want that incest love,
And so he
well,
shot his
ran
own
away
spine.
So
and-
literally, she yanderied his legs off.
Well, you know, okay, so hold up, you know what? Let's talk about Toya Minori.
Why? This is
No,
not.
hold up,
The
hold up.
topic was Borderlands
No.
3.
Rich,
What?
let's hold up. Let's
No.
talk about this one. This is also Log Horizon. You remember the different iterations the ideas that we had for early Toya Minori?
Oh, you
remember
mean the amount of shivers I got that I was like, no, God, no.
No, because like, all right. So the original plan was to have the fucking Minori basically be like like Marielle or Henrietta, just a thirsty bitch.
Not really.
No, it was. The original iteration was to have her be a thirsty bitch for her brother.
Yeah.
And
I
we
was
decided that we've already got too many thirsty.
We've
thoughts.
got too many thirsty chicks in this show.
Yeah.
But can she be yandere for her brother?
So then the next idea was kind of
No.
like a Sam and Dean kind of relationship.
And I could never figure out how to properly write that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, they're two siblings. What do siblings do all the time? They give each other shit. They talk shit to each other. Ladies and gentlemen, when episode 6 drops, you're going to get a good helping of that.
I will say one thing that bothers me is it seems like the only defining character quality that Toya has is the fact that he was a cripple in real life and cannot use his legs. That feels like
Caxi, you're in for a treat in episode 6. You're going to get some
like it
good
feels like that's
Henrietta
the way the
thirsting.
character's written in our bridge series. That is his only defining character quality is that he
Well,
can
yeah,
use his legs
he,
now.
He was in a wheelchair. He's never walked before, and now he has legs.
I mean, he's walked.
To be
before,
fair,
but
I mean, it
after
just-
the
to be
accident,
fair,
he walked
To
again.
be
And
fair,
now he has
he's
legs
very
again,
much
so-
like that. He's very much like that in the anime too. To be fair.
I'm
He's
just like
like,
I know.
I'm
I'm just saying.
He's
It's just
I'm
like
just high on life. He's like, frankly, I'm just happy to be here. I
Okay.
can walk.
I think someone
He's the
asked me-
Krillin. He's Krillin. He's our Krillin.
if I
Tony,
remember
you're the
correctly-
Long Horizon Bridge Krillin. You're just. Oh God. Because
Are you sure
but
that's not
Krillin is
Rumble
actually
House?
funny.
no.
Or Rumble House be Yamcha?
No, you can't be Yamcha. You cannot be Yamcha.
No,
No,
I'm saying
but-
Rundle House. Wouldn't Rundle House be Yamcha?
No, because Rundle House actually succeeds in things.
Well,
Can I just say for Toya to be the Log Horizon
No.
Bridge Krillin, he'd actually have to be funny.
Toya can be funny. Hey, fuck
well,
you.
Like, I think I remember.
Just because I haven't written him as funny yet.
Like,
Well,
I think
so
I
far-
remember
Wait till he and Rudy start actually going back and forth with
Oh my
like
god, I can't wait for that.
trading insults, and then they become the best of bros. Like, oh my god, that's gonna be the part that's really gonna be fun.
Oh, dude,
is-
I can't
no, no.
wait. I can't wait.
I hadn't even broken this to anybody else, but I was like, it's gonna go from bromance to romance.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you and Yusei are gonna be.
I mean,
Butt buddies.
look.
I mean, and you know what? And you know what's really great is Chibi gets to watch. So.
You know,
All right.
Giggity, giggity.
I get to.
All right, so now to the next topic of conversation.
I was gonna say, Richie, I already voiced Natsu, and he already voices Gray. The sexual tension is already there.
Yeah, but I'm taking it out of the context of tension. I'm just making you gay for each other. Like, come on, man.
I remember someone
I
asking.
congra-
I'm not even gonna do innuendo. It was like innuendo, yeah.
But I remember someone commenting asking how Toya became crippled, and I think I just like straight up been like, oh well, he ran from me, and well, we couldn't have that, so he had a little accident.
You pushed me into traffic.
Look, I told you not to run from my love.
None of the shit they're saying is canon. None of the shit they're saying is canon. Do not believe their bullshit. They're just improving.
Pushing an agenda.
They are trying to push an agenda while the writer is publicly here. I'm not afraid to say no.
Hey, I've been pushing this way longer than you think.
She's been pushing it so long it should have come out as a baby by now.
I've been pushing it since like.
I just think you really want to fuck your brother in anime.
They have been pushing this incest agenda for well over the.
It's just
This
been me.
she has
None
been
of this
pushing.
shit. It's just been
She has been pushing this incest agenda longer than the gestation period of a human person.
like
Babies have been conceived and born and been out of the womb for at least over 6 months. I have a 1-year-old that is younger than her agenda to push this sibling romance.
You have a 1-year-old?
I have a one oh not my personal 1-year-old.
But like,
I found him on
I-
the street. He really liked candy.
look.
I think you gotta
was
put that
the
child
one
back.
that really was like, we
No,
should
no,
like-
he shall be mine, and I shall name him Dave, and he will be my Dave.
I was
Richie.
the one that was. I was literally the one that was just like, dude, let's make it like Hikaru and Kaoru from Oral and High School Host Club. Come on,
God
let's do
damn it! God damn it!
Richie, I think you need to take that child back before police get
Borderlands 3. So Borderlands 3 was
Borderlands 3.
announced. Borderlands 3 was announced, and on top of getting a badass game trailer, and yes, we'll cover the other issue that people are, yeah. But the funny thing about Borderlands 3 is that they have introduced so many new characters, shown so many old characters, and yet there's still a plethora of old characters that they didn't show that they have. Guns don't kill people unless they're guns with legs, and then yes, they do. We got you,
Oh
boo.
my god, yeah, no, it's so cute. I want it.
But they did announce a release date, September 13th. September 13th is when it's coming out. Where's Toby? We you need it. Yoshimi, you had plenty of Toby yesterday. Get over it.
But
Anime Astrodub. I
And,
don't know.
Speaking of Borderlands stuff, what's going on right now? What's going on right now is we've got to get 4 copies of games, or at least we have to get a copy of the for Fel, we have to get a copy of the Handsome Collection. For Tony, we've got to get a copy of the remaster that just came out, and for Carson, we've got to get both.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
basically, what we're
I'm the
trying to
only
do
one
here-
that has both. I feel really good about this.
Thanks for joining us, Gamma Spectre.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to stream the remaster, the pre-sequel, and then Borderlands 2
Mhm.
before Borderlands 3 comes out. In which case, and that's when we'll start streaming Borderlands 3, and that's going to be kind of our Saturday.
What we want to do is on Saturdays we want to do stream a 4-player co-op.
Speaking of Saturday, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central, we will have the next session of Dungeons and Fat Dogs.
I thought it was pushed back. I thought it was 4:30.
4:30 is when we're gathering. 5 is when we start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm putting my finger down the punch.
Is Tony one of us? I don't know. What do you consider
He
us?
made me in a date. Is
Oh,
Tony
pfft. Oh God, no. Actually, no. I understand what they're referencing. Yesterday I was trying to get you in the chat, and you wouldn't jump in the chat with us. So I was like, Tony, and I typed one of us. I don't care. I was just telling you what they were referencing.
Oh yeah.
Too bad all the members of the Crit Happens Guild couldn't be here. I mean, to be fair, there's only 2 members here, so yeah.
Yep.
And they're barely just members, so.
I mean, we're new.
They haven't been broken in yet. Fresh meat.
Haven't been broken in yet. So if you're wondering what the donation incentive is for, that's what it's for. That's what the $100 donation incentive is for. Technically, it's not $100, but because of how much is taken out and stuff in the transaction, we're keeping it just at an even 100 to make sure, give it that safety buffer.
Yep.
All right. Menu is not a member. Menu is not a member.
Menu is
Menu.
Menu.
You know what, on the topic of Borderlands
Menu does
3,
not
let's
belong
move
to
right
me.
into the new hot button topic.
Oh no,
Epic
that's literally what the next topic was. Like I did that on purpose. It was Steam versus Epic. The Steam versus the Epic Store is essentially because Borderlands 3 was announced to be an Epic Games exclusive, but I'm pretty sure it's time gated. Yeah.
Donald Staffen, why is the dono system only PayPal? I was going to use my card, so you're the one that set that up, so you're going to have to.
I don't know how the donation system. You should be able to use your card. It should not be PayPal only.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to use your card. If you go to that, hang on. Let me click on the thingy. Let me copy the link, the URL link. Copy.
You're lying to us, boy.
I don't like the way you said that word.
You're lying to us, boy. 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 You should be able to just... Okay, so you type that in. You type in your donation amount. You should be able to do it in more than just... See, here. I'm just going to 5.00. Yeah.
Dad boy.
Yes, thank you for becoming a patron, Rayeth.
Actually, this has nothing to do with me. I didn't set this up.
Oh. Boy. Okay. Anyway, Red Path, thank you for becoming a patron.
Yoshimi.
Richie, Red Path is one of our newest Maximum Overdogs.
Oh, sweetness. Hang on a second.
Wow, Yoshimi. Carson, when did you get here? I've been here the...
Okay. There we go. Yeah, you'll have to actually go into this whole setup to figure all that out.
What are you talking about? God of War. It's Dad of Boy.
Dad of Boy. Yeah. We should... payment method, you should be able to choose more than just PayPal. I know people can actually use cards and stuff, because that's a thing.
Yeah.
So you'll have to... I think we'll have to do that in Streamlabs. Like, you'll have to go into Streamlabs and mess with that directly.
Boy. Dad of Boy.
Anyway, this whole Epic versus Steam thing.
Yeah, we'll talk about that while you fix the issue.
While you fix
All right.
Yeah, he's the one I believe has to. You gotta go into settings.
Carson is just a boy. I am an adult.
Connect and allow viewers to send tips with their credit cards. That's what you do. You go into settings and you go to your... There you go. That's it. Okay, there you go.
What happened?
What you do is you click on credit cards and all right. You go to Streamlabs, you go to settings, you go to credit cards, and then you click on it, and then you fill in the information and everything, and you click submit.
That's for the people who are doing donates. That one.
Yeah, that's through donation. These are donation settings, not account settings, not shared access, not any of that. You're just literally setting up methods. We're on it, man. We're on it. Okay. So Steam versus Epic. Steam versus Epic. Yes. I have no dog in this fight. because I don't play PC games. I understand a lot of what I've heard about it. Like, as far as, like, the Steam store is much, much better, and Steam's been around for a lot longer. But also, Steam is a monopoly at this point for PC
definitely.
gaming.
So, so as someone who actually has a dog in this fight, so I am overjoyed that Steam is actually that someone is trying to become competition for Steam, because they really do need it. The problem being is it's not really a competition thing at this point. They're just throwing money around and dividing the community from a good user experience in regards to Steam, and then you get Epic Games Store that the only thing they have that Steam has is friends list and chat. Everything else, cloud save, user profiles, user reviews, forums, mod distribution, groups, item trading, library sorting, account sharing, streaming to other devices, broadcasting, screenshots, capture/sharing, user created guides, wish lists. By the also,
we get it. You have a list,
and they don't have a shopping cart.
Shopping cart is apparently coming soon.
This is like an adult fighting a 2-year-old.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, Epic, I'm glad that you're giving them competition, but maybe have
it's not just the simple fact that they're giving competition. Do you know the main reason why so many? It's not simply that Epic is throwing money around. Do you know another huge reason why it is that
they don't have trading cards.
No,
that's why
that a lot of devs are going to their platform as opposed to Steam.
Is because they pay 80% as opposed to
they only take out 15%.
Oh, 15, there it is.
They only take out 15%, whereas Steam takes 30.
Yeah,
so it kind of helps the creators more.
It helps the creators more. If their store was a lot more user friendly, I think a lot of people would have left Steam in droves.
I agree.
Oh, yeah,
I completely
At
agree.
Carson and Tony, is Menusama actually part of EA sent to monitor the mission? We are not at liberty to say.
Ha!
I cannot confirm or deny that.
You can think whatever you want. You're all wrong.
Yeah, we're not at liberty to say. And Richie's the one that writes the shit, so he would know.
I'm the one that tells them they can't talk about it. That at least regarding that portion of the story, any kind of reveals about menu, that part's 100% true. I'm like, nope, you can't talk about this. That's the one time where I get to have a little bit of authority in this in like the fucking Log Horizon Abridged universe over Tony.
I have story.
That's one of the few times that I can supersede the director with everybody shut up.
Yeah.
You have an erection?
Yeah,
No.
no, it's they have, it's a step in the right direction in terms of getting people paid more. And honestly, if Steam just price matched Epic, then Epic would not have
Epic would have no dog in this fight.
Yeah. And they know that, and that's why they're like, well, we need something else, even if it sucks, and then exclusives.
Well, here's the thing. If Steam wasn't making the kind of money that they were, do you seriously think Valve wouldn't have already released Team Fortress 3 or fucking like all the other games that people have been crying for Valve to make sequels or continuations of? Half-Life 3, that probably would have happened if Steam wasn't making so much money.
Yeah.
And now that Epic is here and bringing people away, there's a chance that
I'm not sitting
well
here
enough.
saying that not to criticize
everything has its issues.
their store. Absolutely
here's
criticize their store. But don't bitch and moan like it's the end of the fucking world because they get a timed exclusive. Of course, if I was a dev, I'd go with them too because I know I was going to get a bigger
more
part
money.
of the pie.
For the way that I see it is for the people who are like only going to be playing it on Steam. The way I see it is the Epic game people, they're the bug testers.
Mm-hmm.
When the game's released on Steam, all the bugs are going to be gone. At least most of them.
Most of them, yeah.
Well, that's also not counting the Steam bugs that people are going to get.
Oh, yeah.
Because no matter how many games come out on Steam, there's still bugs. Here's the thing that bothers me when it comes to the Epic Games thing. Everyone's like, because again, it has to do with how the store in itself is, looking at, and I don't agree with the idea to
Thank you, Donald.
fuck, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Go ahead until I can remember.
Did you manage to fix it?
No,
No, I was
Donald
talking
said
to
Fat Dog Studio.
Oh,
Donald said Fat Dog Studios, your guys' videos quality and script is one of the best ever. Thank you. That means a lot, even though I didn't edit episode 5.
I'll disagree on certain episodes as far as the script goes, but yeah, I'll thank you
Episode
for the
4
compliment.
sucked.
Just yeah.
It didn't
Also,
suck.
on the stuff. Thank you. You're wrong, but thank you.
Right up there was something witty. You're wrong. Like, you're objectively wrong at that. We're telling you you're objectively wrong. That is an opinion you have that is entirely wrong, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You'll find out why when we put out the first. You'll find out why when we put out episode 6.
I'm part of the reason.
And scripts. For those of you who are our patrons or not sure if you want to become one of our patrons, we will be showcasing a preview of the next series that we have coming out on the channel on the Patreon this weekend. It's not Log Horizon. It's not Slime Coon. It's something else that we've kept very hush hush.
I will say
until Calvin said on a live stream.
Yeah, but that we can't get to that anymore. We don't talk about that.
What are you talking about? He never said anything on a live stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not talking about it. What are you talking about?
Did you get rid of the live stream?
No, he never mentioned anything. What are you talking about?
Okay, sure.
What I was gonna say was,
I'm not gonna.
Hopefully you guys did and do enjoy episode 6 when it comes out, because I work 10 hours straight finishing it up, with barely any breaks. So I worked hard on it.
Yeah, but that's your fault.
I mean, he's right.
Well, what? Okay, allow me to say that I tried really hard on the episode and then just douse anything that I said. All right, cool.
I'm just sitting here saying, I'm like, you probably wouldn't have had to stress that much about it if.
I still would have stressed either way, because I'm that kind of an editor.
No, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm trying to be a semi-good person. Because I can't be a good boy. I'm not done.
Carson,
Never
the
done.
Quality is what counts, and you really delivered. So, good on you. You done good.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
What the
You're not
fuck?
helping.
I love Carson. He knows that I love and appreciate him.
All I was saying was you didn't have to do the 10 hours straight thing. That's all I was saying. You didn't have to do that. That was on you. You could have broken that up a little more.
Treatment's not cool, man. Like, that makes, like...
Did he leave?
No, I'm here.
You could have broken that up, bro.
Oh, well, 10 hours of my life given to Log Horizon. So.
Hey,
well, paid out.
once it all comes together, hopefully it'll all be worth it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was paid for.
Do you have comment on Sony and the censorship agenda?
Fuck censorship.
Well, hold on.
Censorship is good when it's being hurtful.
Here's the thing. I don't know specifically what you're referring to, but Sony is the ones that own Funimation right now. So if you're talking about a specific censorship agenda, then I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
No, like, for example, Devil May Cry 5 had a scene censored on PlayStation 4.
On Trish. Trish
yeah, they censored
and
Trish's
I think
ass.
Lady and Trish were censored.
Oh,
Donald,
you want to talk about?
You just wait, man. We got some fun shit planned.
You want to talk about some censorship, son? Oh my god. Take a look at the American version of Resident Evil 2 versus the Japanese version. We got so much fucking gore.
Yeah.
It was absolutely.
Can I just say I find it hilarious that out of all the places that got censored for a game like that, it was Japan.
Right.
Yeah. Japan got the censor on the horror.
So like Japan, the place where they really like tentacles
I
and
think they
ripping people
also-
apart.
I think they also.
No, they don't like ripping people apart. Actually, they're really iffy. Japan's iffy about gore.
Japan
That's
is iffy
why.
about
That's why
gore.
the game was threatened to be declassified.
I think they were also.
And then we're the flip side for sexual stuff over here.
Because the One Piece game had a whole thing.
Yeah, they had a whole scene and mission thing removed.
Yeah, because it had Nami and
Robin
and
and Tashigi in bikinis.
So what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, right? It's absurd.
Fucking bikinis. Oh
Well,
Is it-
like
can
the
I-
thing of it is that like Tashigi was wearing like what I would be considered a modest like bikini. It was like a really modest, cute outfit, and
Fucking
like.
Robin and Nami were falling out of their damn tops.
Well, they're
Can-
always falling out of their damn tops.
That's
They're
not-
can
really
I-
censoring that.
Hey, can I bring something up that I find funny? So, and this is a little bit related to censorship, but also not. So in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, they brought in a photo mode where you can zoom in on characters and like take pictures of them and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well,
the newest
certain
update.
certain characters, like the women characters, have like bikinis and stuff. The thing is, if you try zooming in on them, the characters disappear. But it doesn't do that to any other characters.
Seriously?
The characters
Oh.
disappear.
Yeah, but they didn't even censor the important thing for Xenoverse 2. Anthony knows the one stupid outfit that didn't like it. Like I looked like it didn't load properly.
But
Yeah, my
I-
character looked like she was naked.
but but I found it really funny because it's like it's sitting because you sit there and because they in their normal clothes it works, but in their bikinis they disappear from the camera entirely if you get too close. It's hilarious.
That's really funny.
Will Carson ever find happiness? Probably not. I am a slave to my work.
Penis.
Penis.
Guys, I noticed the Sarah in LHA is almost the same as in Log Horizon.
Give it time.
Here's the question. Here's the real question. Which Sarah are you referring to?
We've had multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had multiple
We're on
Sarahs.
we're on our third Sarah at this point.
Yeah,
Let's go for a fourth.
No.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Let's really not.
I'm kidding.
The first.
Of course,
Sarah
that could just be the running joke. Is like we just fucking every episode. Every episode is a new
Sarah.
voice for Sarah. At this point, I just feel like that should be the abridged gag.
I don't even remember what happened. Why we had to. Oh no. Okay, so the first Sarah we had. She ended up getting cast for the English dub of ReZero, and so she was too busy to voice for Sarah anymore. And then the second one, I think she did I think she was transitioning and didn't want to voice female characters anymore.
Yeah, that's what it was
And
happening.
so now we're on our third one, which is actually one of the OG Fat Dogs. The person who made our logo is
Yeah.
now the
Yeah.
new Sarah.
the OG logo. Yep.
Yep.
The Ogo logo.
So yeah. Woo.
Oh baby, a triple.
And that is the Fat Dog Tale.
You're getting all kinds of lore today, boys.
Oh, that's just one of many.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and because the Twitch chat is being a little quiet, I'm gonna go ahead and draw some yeets.
Oh my god.
There we go. I draw some
Do it,
yeets.
drop some yeets.
I dropped some yeets in the chat.
You should really stop doing that. You should definitely stop doing that though, man. One of these days you'll get a yeet infection.
I mean, hey, my bitch empty. A yeet.
Yeah, that bitch empty. Yeet.
Oh my god.
No, there you go, I dropped some eats in
alright,
chat.
So, the basic character designs for all of the people who, in the first couple of episodes it was
My
It
bad.
was a collaborative effort.
My
with Pretty
bad.
much everyone.
Whose idea was it to make Marielle a stereotypical blonde? Who said she was stereotypical?
Sorry, my bad.
I'm a blonde and I don't act like that. at
Yeah,
all.
I'm a blonde.
A lot of the
Richie, the cloning machine won't shut off. Well then, maybe you shouldn't have turned it on.
You gotta hit the off switch, which is near the prostate, or is that the on switch?
I don't know.
I mean,
It depends.
Look,
It all depends what you're into.
Yeah.
Depends on where you go.
Be warned, it's right next to the
Well,
self-destruct button.
Henrietta says Henrietta calls her a dumb blonde stereotype, but that's not necessarily what she's supposed to be. That's just what Henrietta accuses her.
I've never gotten the vibe of a stereotypical blonde. I just get a character that doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah, essentially, I described Henrietta as the most cheerful lazy cunt. That's
Exactly.
as fucked up as that is to say. That's
No,
just like
you mean Marielle.
Marielle.
Marielle. That's what I mean. Henrietta's not lazy. or
Henrietta
cheerful.
will never be happy.
Henrietta is angry librarian.
Yeah, but she's also out of every character in the show, she is the most thirsty out of all of them.
And it's Marielle. I don't know who Mirabelle is.
Oh,
Shiro says so. And I'm like,
Hurricane or something.
no. They're trying to say Marielle, but they spelled Mirabelle.
yeah, we
and I'm
know.
like, sir, this hurts on a
boy.
personal level. This
Wait.
hurts me.
Boy.
The most cheerful lazy cunt. Yeah. That describes too many people you know, Wraith. I'm sorry.
I love being a
But
cheerful
yeah,
lazy cunt.
So,
Oh,
by the way,
God damn
Donald,
it.
I think Donald was the one that he mentioned he can't wait to see what we do with Tetra.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what we're
I am
going to do
so
with
excited
Tetra.
for Tetra. We have something planned for her.
Yeah,
I'm-
well, here's the thing, guys. By the time we start getting that far, that's when I have to start getting serious because we're approaching the end game, and this comedy is going to take a dramatic twist.
I will say you guys will get to hear me behind the mic a bit more than
Also,
on the editing side.
we will be getting very soon onto the next topic. So just get ready for that.
So
Minnie,
hopefully
you're the
you
one
guys
who
will be
told me to
you'll
make
be
the cloning machine. I at no point in time told you to make a cloning machine.
so hopefully you guys will be excited to hear my voice and different characters. Yay!
I do my best. To thin the human population. Why would I
Hell
encourage
yeah.
you to create
it would be
more?
Carson and Tony and I. You'd be hearing us a lot more at that.
Donald, the thing is,
Dear
with
Lord.
the creator of Log Horizon, because he got dinged with tax evasion, even if he is continuing the light novel, the problem being is
Nobody
because he
wants
has
to
in
pick
his
that up.
past, a lot of studios aren't going to want to work with him because of Japan's mentality towards those sort of things.
He has continued. Like, dude, you're like, if he's gonna continue the light novel, it's like he's been writing it for over a year.
Oh, well, there you go then.
He's been writing the light novels like he's continued almost a year ago.
So yeah, so the question is anyone gonna pick that up too?
I don't think so.
Probably not, and at least not for a while. You guys also have to realize that Log Horizon was actually like broadcast on
Andy.
Japan's version of
Great.
PBS.
Huh.
Yeah, no shit. Log Horizon was literally shown on Japan's version of PBS.
Aw.
So, I mean, it wasn't making a lot of money to begin with, and it didn't have a huge audience.
Which is too bad.
It also explains
Well,
why.
but, I
it
mean,
also
the thing
explains
is,
the
like,
poor animation
the
quality.
question is though, see the thing is though is even if there is a season 3, if we have finished the abridged of
No.
Log Horizon and season 3 comes out, because of how we're ending things, there won't be.
There
will
won't,
not be.
dude. If a season 3 comes out, it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not.
Like,
Yeah, no.
Not to mention the YouTube problems that we would run into if we tried.
Oh
yeah.
my god! Right? Copyright everywhere.
So Yoshimi says hi to everybody but Carson.
Oh, fuck.
Rip.
Well, okay, Carson and Darkon, but I don't think Yoshimi
Well,
knew
Darkon
Darkon
has
was here.
really, announced himself.
Spider Phantom 21. You are now following
Apologies, I
us
didn't
on
hear that.
Twitter.
What about
Thank you.
me?
I want to say
Yoshimi said hi to Chibi, myself, and Tony, and I was like, "Oh, Chibi said hi to everybody except for Darkon." And
I want to say about like the anime is getting another season. One anime I want to get another season of Blood Lad. That's just so I don't have to end after the first season. So
Yes.
because I kind of have. Oh,
Actually, real quick question to go around. If any of, all right,
In
Carson
order
just gave us his
for
answer,
that
so
anime
Blood
to
Lad-
get another
cannot
in order for that
bring it
anime to
into
get
that
another
anime.
season, the manga would have to fucking finish.
Yeah. So Richie, if you could pick any anime to get another season or get continued, which would it be?
Oh, that's really, really, really easy.
because like
That's-
the reason
I already
want,
know. I already know.
What is
The
it?
perfect one to get a season 2 would have to be Devil is a Part-Timer.
Yes.
Ooh, that is
Yes,
a good
yes,
choice.
yes. Okay, that'll be mine. I was actually having trouble thinking of one, and I went.
because
yes.
the reason
Devil is a
I want
Part-Timer,
Blood Lad
100%.
They
because
stopped just before the most important character ever showed up. Why?
Because the reason I want another season of Blood Lad is because I want something to look forward to once I finish Blood Lad Abridged, so I can
have
continue
to
it.
say-
But I'm probably not going to be able to.
I have to say, I can't pick one for another season. But what I can tell you is that there is an anime that I
Apparently,
wish,
Yoshimi doesn't want me here.
All right.
Too bad.
that I wish had a continuation. Like they would have continued. I really wish that Gangsta would have continued. Like
Yeah, Gangsta's pretty interesting too. Yeah,
loved it.
but Devil is
so
a Part-Timer. Seriously, come
I
on.
finished that. I really like that
so
anime.
much. And
Yeah.
it makes me so sad that
There's more story
that
further on.
the studio, went bankrupt, and it like made me so, because literally they got to a really good part, and that's where they ended. Like it was so fucking good.
Actually,
And-
no. There's another anime I really wish would get like another season or just a continuation. The thing is, it never will because the writer died before they could finish the final novel. It was Cosno Stigma.
Yeah. Oh, how did I know? How did I know? How did I know you were gonna say that? I was like, writer died. Anime didn't continue. There's only one that I ever learned about that had that exact scenario. Yes.
Did you see the anime and do you know
I
how
saw
good it
the
was?
entire anime.
Guys,
I saw
guys, don't talk too much about that. That could end up being Hunter x Hunter very soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, what I'm
No,
saying is,
but
You
like,
guys
it
are like,
sucks
oh
because it
shit,
never got a
that hurts, and
continuation.
I'm like, shit. You want to talk about fucking mangakas that are on the verge of death that will break fucking hearts up and down if that manga just stops? Fucking Oda in One Piece.
Yeah.
oh,
If Oda
yeah.
drops before One Piece is done,
Well, he
that's
actually,
a fucking riot.
At least he has fail safes for that
He
one.
has- he has
he has it in his damn will.
But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. One Piece has surpassed so many other comics out there, just general overall comics. There are only 2 comics in the world that have sold more than One Piece, and that's Batman and Superman.
Nice.
One Piece literally took 3rd place.
So yeah,
worldwide.
Cosno Stigma was something I wish would have gotten finished, just so I know what happens. But
Like One Piece can
yeah.
actually end. Oh no, One Piece does have an ending, and Oda knows it. In fact,
In fact,
I don't
he shared
remember
it
how
with-
many years ago it was. It was a couple of years ago. There was somebody that was dying in the hospital, and it was like a Make-A-Wish thing.
Yeah, the Make-A-Wish.
Yeah. And they wanted to know how One Piece was gonna end. So Oda showed up at the hospital, fucking kicked everyone out of the room, and told this kid, I think it was 20 minutes that he was in there, fucking telling how it was gonna end. And the fucking kid just like they go in to see the kid. The kid has like the biggest smile. He's the kid's crying. Oda's crying as he walks out. He's like, it's so good. He's just like, and they didn't utter a fucking word. I love this kid. This kid is diehard because that kid literally took that secret to the grave.
Yeah.
Donald, isn't there an anime that has 1,000 episodes? The only 2
Conan.
anime. Detective Conan has not reached 1,000 episodes yet.
It hasn't.
It's knocking on the
it's
door.
almost.
Oh.
It's
what
almost
was
there.
the-
It hasn't reached it yet. I will tell you how many.
Yeah. But the one anime that I wish
I know
would
manga wise.
actually
I know
get
manga
finished-
wise, it's hit over 1,000. Same with
Yeah.
freaking Hajime no Ippo.
The one anime that I wish would actually get finished and continued that never will, unfortunately, is Air Gear. Like,
If
I
you
fucking
combine
love
them
that
all,
anime.
if you
Yeah,
combine them
I
all
hated the
together,
ending for Air Gear.
if you combine them all together, wouldn't JoJo be over 1,000?
Ha!
Can I just say I hate the way Air Gear ended because it just
Oh,
ended with
It
that
didn't
one
end.
chick. With no, in the anime, the way it ended with Ringo just saying yeah and then cut. And it's like,
Yeah, no, that's
what the
like-
fuck?
Yeah, no, and the thing is, Air Gear was the only manga, like that was the very first manga that I ever actually finished. I started reading and finished.
You're like,
because
he
of the
says these
anime.
two
And-
words and then it's over, and I'm like, motherfucker, that's you just bringing up all my feelings about Cowboy Bebop, right
Oh,
there.
And,
Alright.
and the thing is, though, is like fucking the manga, dude. It gets some strange fucking shit. Like
Oh.
Barack Obama shows up as Joe Omaha.
Okay, guys. Detective Conan, right now, the sub version of Detective Conan has an episode count of 935.
Fuck.
It has
Damn.
been going consecutively since January 8th of 1996.
So here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing about Detective Conan. It's been going on since Sailor Moon debuted in the U.S.
Huh.
Which version of Sailor Moon?
The dub of
Yes.
the original dub of Sailor Moon, the Deke.
I was about to say there's the American Sailor Moon.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said since Sailor Moon debuted in the U.S. That was what I said.
That's old. That actually is really old. and
because
that-
I
love that
remember
perspective.
there was an American version of Sailor Moon and it was like live action / animation and one of the Sailor Scouts
Oh,
was in a
I know what you're
wheelchair.
talking. I know what you're talking
I had a
about. No,
group of-
no,
I had-
not that one. No,
No, yeah, I used to have
he's
a
talking about
group
the
of
anime.
friends.
I'm
I used to
talking
have a
about
group of
the
friends.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
the actual anime because
Well-
I was a teenager in the 90s when all of that was going on, and of course I paid attention to Sailor Moon. Long legs, short skirts. I was going through puberty. Fuck yeah, watch that show.
So yeah, there on the American the dub, but the American version of Sailor Moon, there was a Sailor Scout that was in a wheelchair. I used to have a group of friends. I don't associate with them anymore, but they used to call that person Sailor Cripple.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
do not blame you for dropping those people.
All right.
I
Well,
say
they were
we're
just
just
anyway-
friends.
in the end, they were just terrible people.
You guys keep talking
no shit.
about the longest running, the most episode count, and then none of you have gotten anywhere close to Saze-san.
I don't know what that is.
Started
You
started
nerd.
broadcast on October 5th, 1969. Currently still in production. Current amount of episodes 7,842.
What the
How long are these? They're probably like 5-minute
yeah, they're probably
episodes, and
5-minute
Yeah.
they've been making them since 1969.
69.
They have 7,500 plus episodes.
Sorry.
and currently
I have to
production.
disagree with some random dude right here.
Rip.
Hottest part of Sailor Moon was fucking Sailor Saturn. Yeah.
Weren't there two Sailor Scouts that were lesbian?
Because of
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah. I loved. I made the biggest fucking joke at one point about this, because if you're talking about Uranus and Neptune, yeah, they were
Yeah,
girlfriend.
because they were a lesbian couple, but in the dub,
they were
cousins.
cousins, and I was like, wait.
Just made it worse.
I know. I literally was doing a parody song of Santeria from Sublime, and one of the things was, "Are you so afraid of lesbians that you will just promote incest?" And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Sailor Moon never
no,
runs from a
no.
fight. She proceeds to run from every fucking
fight.
fight she's a part
Yeah,
of.
literally, my favorite thing was like, no, never running from a real fight. You just see the guy they're like, really, bro? That guy?
The whole
And it
point
just say,
of the
did the guy that
franchise
wrote
is
this
a
ever
coward.
watch the fucking show?
Because she runs from every single fight that she's in.
Yeah.
Every
and,
single fight.
And then it's what was it? What was the first like henchman villain in the entire franchise? Joysight.
I'm still.
I feel
reeling
so
off the-
sorry for him because he wasn't a him in the dub.
I'm still reeling off of the
Why?
fact. I am still super reeling off of the fact that the power couple of the century, as far as manga stuff goes, is the fact that Yoshihiro Tagashi married Naoko Takeuchi. So literally, the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter is married to and has at least 1 or 2 children with the creator of Sailor Moon.
Ooh.
Woo!
Yeah.
I have to say that my favorite,
Yeah, the creator of Hiatus.
My favorite character from Sailor Moon was Artemis.
Hey, you want to know at least with hiatus
God
hiatus,
damn it!
you know.
God damn
at
it!
least-
As soon as you said that, immediately Natsuku's voice pops into my head. Yeah, bet you like that pussy too. And I'm like, God damn it! What's a Natsuku?
Let me just say at least the main character wasn't stuck on a boat for several years.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Look at me,
I
Mike.
don't get that one. Wait a minute.
Because
cosplay as one of the Sailor Scouts, I'd probably be Venus.
Who was on a boat for multiple
Berserk.
years? What?
Guts was on a boat for
God.
several years. because the manga went on.
Everybody was like, "Oh my god!" When the Berserk anime came back, and they were like, "Oh man, it's gonna be so awesome." I'm like, "None of you motherfuckers read the manga, did you?"
He's
No,
getting
it is
off
not
the
gonna
boat.
be good. It is not gonna be awesome. Dear God, I hope they don't go very far in the story.
I love the idea. It's like Guts being the only manga character to be stuck on a boat for several years, and when he comes back, he's finally off the boat.
Turin,
Hey,
Tyran,
so-
Tyran121, thank you so much for the YouTube sub. Please
So-
enjoy your nibbles.
So Donald, do you remember when they quote unquote finished Inuyasha the first time back in 2006?
No.
Hey,
Killing
remember,
it,
hey guys,
killing it right
you guys
there.
remember when Inuyasha was good? Neither
Killing
do
it,
I.
killing it right there.
Yeah, I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
It's called
no,
Yu Yu Hakusho.
No.
I can't
That's
make that
no.
joke.
You
Deep
can't make that
Star
joke.
already made
You
that
can't
joke.
make that joke because it's not even factually true. Guys, do you remember when Inuyasha was good? I do because it was called Ranma 1/2.
Yeah.
Inuyasha was not good. Inuyasha was nothing but.
I mean,
That's
That's-
because, and here's the thing, Ranma 1/2 made by the same person.
It is made by the same person.
So, like,
Actually,
That was indeed the joke.
I literally could
Well,
not
Yu Yu
believe that
Hakusho,
movie
Yu Yu
at all.
Hakusho, two different creators. So I was like,
I tried so hard.
Hey guys, remember when
Ruby
Bleach
killed
finally ended?
yes,
I tried
yes,
to
and it
warn
was
you.
yes, and I remember the shitstorm that ending caused because I was keeping up with the manga. Hey,
tried so hard.
remember when they announced that they're actually doing the final season of Bleach?
When was that?
Recently.
Ooh, yeah. I've actually been like trying to keep tabs on that, and it hasn't happened. When
No,
did
they
this happen?
a couple of weeks ago they announced that next year is when the final season of Bleach will be picking up.
Goddamn time.
So they
I
will
wonder-
do
I
the
wonder if
final
the
arc.
Why
the
can
original
I
dub
not
cast is coming
find
back.
anything about that?
Dude, I saw that recently.
I know,
What?
but I look it up and I can't find it, and that's unusual.
Or hey,
for me.
when fucking what's it called? Evangelion got it redubbed.
Bleach Anime 2020 Crunchyroll.
Kakaishi, yes. Oh my god.
Okay.
Ooh, that would be another anime where I kind of wished it would have like actually ended good.
Well,
That's
2020 or
Kakaishi?
2019? Oh, debunked. It will not be returning 2020. Wait, Bleach
Yoshi,
Comics
you
Crunchyroll.
just-
Bleach.
I had a feeling it was like a rumor thing that you were finding.
No, well, it said like the source was Crunchyroll, and I was like, wait a minute, what?
No, just because it's on Crunchyroll doesn't mean shit.
No, it was a news source on Crunchyroll, which is usually ANN.
Just
and
because
stuff, too.
it's usually, but that's why I have my cross references, and none of my cross references popped up, and that made
Okay.
me suspicious.
Okay.
I just have to say, some random dude.
This is just me or Shiro, the only serious character on the show.
The person that they had
Yes.
replaced the original Kigome
Ish.
is a lot more annoying in the final act than she was in the actual like.
Henrietta's a serious character
Until Akatsuki's around.
until Akatsuki's around, yeah. Everybody has their kryptonite. You just haven't found Shiro's yet. Well, no, Shiro's you have found every time somebody calls him racist.
I'm not
Oh.
racist. That's my favorite delivery of that episode. It's not a racial thing. I'm not racist. That was my favorite delivery.
Richie, I just have to tell you, I really tried to get into Rama. I really did. But like every episode just got really repetitive to me. And I just like I don't know. I think I tried like watching at least 25 episodes and I just like I don't know. It's like it got
all you did was
repetitive
watch
every
25
time.
episodes of the first season. And you're like, every episode's repetitive. Yeah, it's the first season. Of course it's all repetitive.
Not entirely Donald, but thank you.
What now?
Donald goes, I just realized that the voices in LHA sound identical to the ones in the original LH.
No, they
No,
don't.
they
I
don't.
remember-
Oh God, no, they don't.
I remember I got a comment like that before on my Defrag Abridged episode 1. Someone was like, "Man, you got a lot of these cast characters on point, except for this one." I was like, I mean, I wasn't trying to get close at any way, shape, or
I
form.
mean that's a like.
I mean,
See,
everyone knows-
Juan, fucking thank
compliment
you.
for
Hold
you
on,
saying
hold on,
that.
hold on. Juan, fucking thank you. Fucking
What?
thank you, because Tony didn't even get it, and I had to fight to keep that in there. They're
You
like,
did.
nobody's gonna
Wait.
recognize that. I'm like, motherfucker, you
What?
think people
The
don't
Jay-Z.
recognize Jay-Z?
Oh, I guess I
What?
didn't.
Ladies is pimps too. Go on, brush your shoulders off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
get that dart off your shoulder. You gotta get that dart off
Yeah,
your
no,
shoulder.
I
What were
think
we talking about just a moment ago?
Jay-Z's fucking influential. Well, Rodman 1.5 apparently.
Yeah, but
But,
Oh, right.
basically I just like going back to you talking about like I really tried. I really like I think I saw like a shit ton of stuff on it. I'm like, man, I really want to get into this.
It is really
like-
good. You just have to keep going with it. Like
I
the
can't.
first
Look,
season is.
I couldn't even get past 3 episodes of fucking what is it called? The one with the flying panties.
Oh.
Heaven's Lost Property.
Heaven's Lost Property. I could not even get past the 3rd episode of
I
that.
actually
I just
enjoyed
couldn't.
that one.
know nothing about Heaven's Lost Property. So
It's really good.
It is. It
has-
is. It is an extremely serious show, but it alternates back and forth between complete garbage, silly, and mega
Right.
serious.
It was like what the first
I think it's pretty
episode
good.
there was
Alright,
flying
so-
panties. Flying panties, motherfucker.
Oh, but by the way, Carson, everyone knows that the best character you've ever cast is Momojiro.
Oh fuck you! That's not no.
Jay-Z. Oh,
Tony,
mean
Tony,
Miss
you can't
Beyonce?
say that shit because Momojiro
no,
hasn't even been
Mr.
introduced in the canon yet.
Mr. Beyonce, and dude, if you Rognick, come on, man. If you knew about Jay-Z,
No.
you wouldn't be saying shit like calling him Mrs. Fuck.
Tony, you can't say that kind of shit because Momojiro
Alright.
hasn't even been introduced to the canon yet. Neither has Wolf, and Richie's
Oh,
still
give
been
it
telling me
time.
about
Give
that.
it time. I mean, you know, Booch is showing up alongside him, isn't he?
Anyway,
No,
So-
I have an idea for Bucha, but it's not for that point yet.
Okay.
okay, I've cut them off because they are still talking. We're trying to get on to the next topic. So, I will bring them back on when they are about to talk about the topic. The topic this time is Anthem and the article that came out this week regarding the development of Anthem and how much BioWare kind of fucked up. Now, as much as we make fun of EA here, I do want to take a point to say that EA only is about responsible for maybe about 15% of the fuck up that happened here. The 5% would be the not pushing the date back when they saw the terrible fucking quote unquote demo and just being like, oh shit, no, take 6 months and fucking fix this. Do not release this piece of shit. That should have been that was 5% on them. The other 10% is on them for basically, and this is EA wide. Every dev studio under EA is all being forced to use the Frostbite engine, which is just garbage. So that's the other 10%. Everything else is completely on BioWare. If you have not checked this out, go read the article. It's very in depth. It's gonna take you an hour or two. It's a lot, but it is worth reading, just because of the amount of shit that you realize that when they showed the trailer for Anthem, that was the first time anybody in BioWare had even seen what kind of game they were going to be making, and they were like, "Oh fuck, that's the game we need to make." And it's like, what? That game had been sitting in pre-development for 6.5 years. So I absolutely have 100% siding with EA when they turned right around and said, you have 16 to 18 months to make this fucking game. We have waited long enough. I absolutely get that.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Anthem.
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 Also,
Hi.
Tony, I don't know why you have a lot of background noise now.
Oh,
Probably the fact that he turned his volume up.
I turned our microphone volume up.
I'm like,
Probably
what the
need
fuck?
to turn that down.
All right, hold up. I'll turn it back down.
Yeah, I'm like, do
Okay.
you have a fan going on in the back? Like, what is going on?
Well, actually, he does, and the fact that like it's so far away to where his mic is and it's picking up, that's fucking crazy.
Well,
Well,
if there's
you can,
still
either,
a
you can
breeze.
either turn the mic down or you can turn the Discord sensitivity up. Either way
There we
would
go.
work.
No, that should be better.
Well, he was just scared that like the fact that every time I tried to talk, I kept getting interrupted, and maybe that was
No,
because our...
no, we were just talking over you.
Yeah, I know.
Bastards.
I
Anyway,
mean, it's not something I'm that I'm not used to. So, yeah.
You know,
So,
well,
wait.
to be fair, I was talking over Tony too.
and me.
Yeah.
More so me.
Well,
But
I'm going
it's
to.
all, it's all good. He just wanted to make sure that we were
It's all
actually
it's all
being...
Gucci.
Yeah, it's all
Hey, Carson,
Gucci.
what's up?
Shut up!
No,
Shut
I
up!
was
You
just
say.
gonna say. I was just gonna say that I'm gonna head off and do my own stream.
Oh, you're not gonna stick with us for the next 3 more topics?
Nah, I'm gonna go do
We're
my
gonna
own
talk
thing.
about Anthem, and then we talk about spring anime. Technically, there's 3 topics because spring anime, and then I'm gonna talk about the return of Fruits Basket because episode 1 of the new Fruits Basket series dropped.
No,
today, and
stay
wanna
with
talk
us.
about that.
I mean, I normally would, but I want to try to get some
Yeah.
hours in
But no,
myself.
Richie, I gotta duck out of here at 10 p.m. So
Then hurry the
we-
fuck
I
up.
better
Let's
really
get this
start
going.
tomorrow. Yep, let's do this.
So start
Oh, they're
talking
wanting
about
you to
Anthem,
stay,
damn it.
Carson. They're wanting you
So
to stay.
Anthem, the disaster that technically isn't all the way EA's and more BioWare's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah.
what we were saying. It was like 15% EA's fault and the rest all BioWare.
Like,
Caxi, episode 1's already up and the dub is already up for it too. Like it's out. It's
Yeah.
it's not. I can't wait. Fucking, it's there. Like as soon as this stream is done, go.
Go watch it, or
Go-
even do it while on stream.
Hulu or Funimation, you can watch it. I'm glad I never put money down on Anthem. Yeah, dude, I went to Walmart last night because I was like, oh hey, I might be able to just go ahead and get, the Borderlands remastered there. They don't have it. They don't have it at Walmart. I was like, I wanted a physical copy, but no, they didn't have it. But
no, it's
they're-
only GameStop exclusive.
but they were it was making me laugh so hard that I looked up at the top of the rack.
Does
There's Anthem,
Funimation
and
make
I'm like,
anime, or do they license the anime and put and dub it? They don't make anime.
They don't make anime. They are responsible for dubbing and
They license it.
licensing and distribution in the U.S.
So wait, we're talking about Anthem though. So
Yes, we're talking about Anthem, and I saw it in the case when I was over at Walmart. I was like, nope.
Oh yeah, no. See, the
I
thing-
just didn't touch it because that's not gonna. I don't like I didn't play Destiny, and it just wasn't my kind of game. So I didn't touch Anthem.
Anthem.
Oh.
I played the beta and the flying.
I played the beta. I played Destiny. I like Destiny. I enjoy it.
I haven't gotten a chance to really try.
I
Destiny.
considered picking up the Division 2 last night. I really did.
I haven't gotten a chance to really try Destiny.
You've never heard of Anthem? Hey, Donald, it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to. Don't,
You don't
don't
need
waste
to.
your time.
Just play Borderlands. You'll be fine.
If you want
Yeah.
to play if you want to get the chance to play Destiny, I think that would be the next game that we'd hook up on because I'm gonna be running Fell Through it soon. He's got
I feel like you're gonna get very bossy with me.
he's
if I
got
try to
Forsaken.
play.
Well, I'm gonna get bossy with both of you. I mean,
We need a 3-man squad.
yeah,
mean,
you do
dude,
need a
someone
fire
can
team
give me
of
the
3.
game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like $30 for the fucking game, bro.
Yes, but I don't have money that I can really pay with at the moment.
Technically, you do.
Technically, I do, but I also would rather save it. I have more money coming in at some point, so hopefully I'll be able to.
Yeah, but
really
it's the
spend
same
on
amount that
things.
you just got. Technically, I paid you for the edits, and Tony's just gonna go ahead and pay you the amount that was raised.
No, what I was saying is
Tony's gonna pay you for the race. I paid you for the freaking edits.
No, I have more. I have other money I have more money. It's coming in from a voice gig that's coming in.
Oh, huzzah!
So like 125, hopefully.
I feel like that is ironic. You're saying that ironically, right, Donald?
What?
IMO Fallout 76 is better than Borderlands. Oof. Oof. Oof.
I better be able to feel the
Alright.
sarcasm from here, or boy, you just made a lot of enemies on this motherfucking stream.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
listen
I was.
to
That was another thing.
dumpster
That was
fire.
another thing I was gonna say. Why didn't you do it when it was free? Carson?
When was it free?
Destiny 2 was free on PlayStation Plus around the time that Forsaken was coming out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like
I haven't
vanilla,
I've barely been on my
Destiny
PlayStation
2.
ever since I got my computer.
Well, Destiny 2 Forsaken is like $30, and that's like the vanilla Destiny story, both DLC, and then the Forsaken expansion. And then the only thing you'd have to do is get the 30 for the season pass, and that will cover you everything that I have. So I could literally take you from the beginning of the game all the way current up to where we are. So
I'll try to scrounge up some money.
But right now, the
donation
donation incentive is to help with getting Borderlands. So
for us.
Well, actually, one thing for Tony, one thing for Fel, and then both things for you.
Donald's saying that was just my own opinion, guys. It was not sarcasm.
Oh, rip.
Well, I mean, you know what? This I live in America, Donald. You have every right to your incorrect opinion.
I was about to say, are you actually going to be okay with him having that opinion in the
You are welcome to your unbelievably dumb opinion.
If you like sun rays going through mountains, that's all you, bro.
Yeah,
hey, man.
How dare you? That is West Virginia.
Taste
That's
the
where my
sun.
family was from.
I mean actually going through the mountains.
Yeah,
Like I'm in the vault and I can still see sunlight.
I was about to say, like, how dare you? attack
Horizon.
on-
Okay.
I'm talking about the fact that if you're walking outside
Caxi,
and
hold
you're
on,
like,
hold on.
there's a mountain, the
Caxi.
sun rays are going through the mountain.
Caxi,
I don't think that's how light particles work.
I absolutely agree. Horizon Zero Dawn is better than Anthem, but that's not like Anthem's a pretty
They're not the
low
same
bar.
game.
Horizon Zero Dawn. That's like comparing one. That is like comparing a game that is on the polar opposite of
It's
the
like
spectrum.
comparing Detective Conan to Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
No, because those are both good things.
Well, no, what I'm saying is the genre of game.
No. I'm not even talking about the genre of game. I'm talking about why are you comparing such a shiny, golden example of how good storytelling and great characters and gaming can be to a piece of shit like Anthem?
Yeah, true. I was thinking more of like
It's literally the reverse, because everything that Horizon Zero Dawn did well, Anthem did poorly.
Yeah, but Horizon Zero Dawn's not a loot shooter.
Horizon had better robot, for God's sake. It had better AI. Even at launch, it had
it's not a loot shooter,
significantly
is it?
less glitches. Huh?
Is it a loot shooter?
No.
That's what I was about to say. I didn't think it was a loot
fucking
shooter.
RPG.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't think it was a
No,
loot
no.
shooter.
What I'm saying is character,
the real-
story, all that shit. Horizon
The real question is, what's worse, Fallout 76 or Anthem?
Well, no, Anthem.
No. Hold on. That's a good question, especially because we just got doubled down on by the lies from Bethesda again. So that's up in the air. That's really like Jesus Christ.
Okay.
At the rate that Bethesda is fucking itself over, I don't think an Elder Scrolls is gonna save them.
Yeah,
I feel like Fallout 76 is, unfortunately, I hate to describe it this way, but it's episode 8, and then any Elder Scrolls shit is going to turn out like Solo. Solo was okay, and it didn't deserve to get treated the way that it did, but all of the shit from episode 8 is what really killed Solo.
Here's the thing. Compare my choice between Anthem or Fallout 76. I would rather play a game that had an open world that I could do what I want and see things, because I've always enjoyed Fallout, and it does have, and with its bugs and everything, I still feel like you can get some kind of experience out of it. With Anthem, an experience, yes, I didn't say it was a good experience, but
That's true.
That's true. You can get the same negative experience that you could get in Anthem that you can also get in Fallout 76.
the thing is, which experience is in objectively going to
you know
be
what?
better.
You know what? I'll solve this right now. We never want to play Anthem 76.
Fair. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I would rather take Fallout 76 over Anthem.
Caxleo, thank you for the follow.
If I had to choose between the two, I would rather die.
This is the type of question of like, what type of brain tumor would you prefer?
This is like a question of...
So,
This is the type of question with
Why are you asking me this?
Welcome to hospice care. What type of
let's-
cancer would you prefer this evening?
So if I was to actually legit think about this, if Anthem was actually developed correctly,
Yeah.
and BioWare wasn't fucking their head shoved up their asses.
Well,
the
BioWare
last-
Montreal.
Let's be clear on that. Montreal. I can't talk today.
Well, okay,
But if Austin
okay.
was-
I take it back. EA has another 5% to share in that. They pulled people off of Anthem to work on FIFA. So there is a 20% blame on EA.
Okay, I would say 25.
I forgot
I would
about
increase-
that. I forgot about that. Well,
25 because they also forced them to use the Frostbite engine.
that was the
already
five
one of the
that was
fives.
already established. That was one of the that was
Oh,
the 10%.
Did you also establish? So then we're blaming the inner BioWare of not letting Austin even assist.
That's
when they had
completely
it.
on BioWare. That's 100%
No, that's what I'm
on
saying.
BioWare. Yeah.
Here, can I just say, if we can get Fallout 76, Anthem, and one really bad video game, you would have your Pokemon starters of horrible video games.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Which one
right
would you
now.
rather pick?
Well, I mean, Activision's no better. So
Well, I think we're all forgetting Alien Colonial Marines would be. A
Oh, we don't talk about it.
As a programmer,
There we
I
go,
have
that is the
studied that
trifecta.
game, and it is amazing. A
So-
Like, in a
typo
bad
is the
way?
reason- a typo is the reason that they don't know what room they're in. If you uncapitalize one letter, then suddenly the program that lets them know what the room layout is works. They can ambush you all of a sudden. It
Well,
was a
that's the-
typo.
Yeah, that's why it's bad development. That's why I think they would be the third.
You would think they would play test that and make sure the entire code was working the way it needed to.
also, the answer to your question is yes. Yes. I am going to at some point play the Division 2, and I would love to stream it. It would be, I think what's probably going to happen is that Division 2 will most likely be the follow-up, because Destiny's going to take fucking forever.
Donald, after coming in with that righteous opinion, says, "By the way, Chibi, Minori is one of my favorite characters in Log Horizon, especially in Log Horizon Abridged. You kiss ass." No, I'm kidding.
I mean, look.
It may be the thing that we do on Menu
Over in
Mondays.
episode
Well, look,
6.
if
Yeah,
you-
you
look-
don't like her in episode
Look,
6.
if you're trying to be a kiss ass, you're kissing the wrong ass.
I mean, you can kiss my ass if you want. Like,
Pucker up and kiss it, Whoville.
I don't get many people that do that, so you know.
She's into it.
Well,
Hey,
I don't get-
you
I
can
don't
kiss-
get anyone kissing
Look,
ass.
look, look.
Hang on. Legit though.
Kiss her ass, just make sure to wipe mine.
So Carson, you are saying that you prefer Fallout 76 over Anthem.
Yes.
You think Anthem? Okay. Richie,
Mm-hmm.
Fallout 76 or Anthem?
I don't want to jump in any dumpster fire, thank you, no.
If you had to jump in one of them, you have to choose one.
I don't have to do anything. This is
Guys
America,
pointing a
bitch.
gun at you. Which one
America!
do you
Then
jump?
he can take the bullet. They're giving the third option. You can take the bullet.
All right.
Yeah, I
So I'm
take the
just gonna-
bullet. I'm just like, I end it quickly, thank you.
Okay. Tony.
No, Darkon. Ask Darkon.
Fuck
Darkon.
you. No, fuck that. I am much more of a hater. I choose the nuclear option.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
moving.
going to go with Fallout 76 for a couple of reasons. A, I actually like Bethesda, at least I used to. With the kind of stuff they're pulling up, it's a little kind of up in the air.
Hey, I used to like BioWare too.
I have never liked EA or anything that they've had their hands in.
Never. Wow.
Fallout 76.
Wow.
Fallout 76, I can crash the fucking server if I play my cards right.
Here's the thing. I just want to point out Knights of the Old Republic, Fucking, oh god, so
love
much stuff.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That's my favorite fucking game.
That's EA. That's EA. That's
You know
but that's,
what? That's before they went bad.
That's early 2000s EA.
That was before they went terribly.
Yeah. And I mean, that's BioWare, man. The Mass Effect
I know,
series.
and that's the thing.
And what's
the thing,
really
their games
funny
were
is like
good.
EA really stepped in. EA really stepped in hard with Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 2 was fucking great.
So here's the question: where did things go wrong?
Mass Effect 3.
Yes.
Like, when did EA become what it is today?
When multiplayer really took off.
Oh, no one asked me for my opinion.
I was getting.
What's your opinion, Dark?
What's your opinion?
What's your
Darkon?
What do you Fallout 76 or Anthem? What is your opinion? Wait, no, there's another question there.
Death
Which
by
one?
light.
Which
You know what?
one?
Death by lightsaber it shall be.
From the conversation.
No.
Death by
No, Darkon.
lightsaber it shall be, sir.
Darkon. Now this opens another can of worms. Which one? Which Battlefront 2?
We know which one he's fucking talking about. Let's be perfectly honest.
We're on the EA
No,
conversation right here, motherfucker. You know.
I don't care.
You
I need to
know.
know which one he's specifically talking about because it will decide whether or not I kill him.
2017.
Oh,
2017.
Yeah, I don't know how to. But as an actual answer to the thing, I really don't know because I haven't seen anything out of Fallout 76. I've seen Anthem. It bored me, but yuck.
I will give Anthem one thing of praise. The flying mechanic was actually fun once you got used to it.
I will say.
Yeah, they look
the
fun. They
biggest
look like
reason-
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Another big reason why I
essentially.
choose Fallout 76 is because I am a bit biased towards the location being West Virginia.
West Virginia.
So, because a lot of my family's from there, and actually exploring the area and knowing all these places really does kind of bring back some childhood memories.
All right, and then I believe
So it's just straight up nostalgia.
Are you
Kind of.
fucking kidding me?
Yes.
So when do we move
No,
on
no.
to the next
You
topic?
guys
Because
know what's
apparently
free to
Anthony's
play
on a
this
time limit.
weekend?
What?
What's? Oh, right.
Borderlands is free to play this weekend.
On what?
Which one?
Oh.
The Handsome the Handsome Collection.
Huh.
Free to play or free to like just grab
Play
it?
Borderlands, the Handsome Collection for
Free to
free
download?
this weekend.
For download?
Play for free. It doesn't say download.
But you'd have to download it to play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta download it to play it. Go. This saves us money. Do it.
No. The thing is though is
It'll shut once the week is up, then you can't play it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, well then fuck that, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only issue.
Motherfucker.
They do that with a lot of like their Overwatch.
Isn't it
stuff
only
too.
like the whole collection and everything? Isn't it like $10 at the moment?
It's
Or is
like,
that stuff
yeah,
now?
it's like 14 bucks.
Not at the moment.
It's like 14
it went up.
bucks.
Aww.
It's like 14.
I did it. Yeah. But if I had to choose one of the dumpster fires, the issue is, and I have to like bring it up, Bethesda fucking lied.
Oh yeah,
Holy
and they're
shit.
doing it again. They're still lying about stuff.
I don't even know the
still
entire
fucking-
thing of what
They're
happened.
barely even admitting. They're barely even admitting their faults.
Stuff for Anthem has come out and has cleared a lot of stuff. And if I didn't know Anthem was supposedly in development for 7 years, but it was supposedly in development, but it was only the
Technically,
last year
in
they
production for about like
12 months.
16 to 18 months.
Yeah. I'm impressed by that.
Yeah. Considering that this game was technically only in actual development for about 16 to 18 months, that what we got was fucking impressive.
For Bethesda to come out to... I think the issue is, I hate EA as much as anyone else here.
Yep.
I think that's why you're part of
I
Fat Dog
love
Studios.
Bethesda. But what the fuck, Bethesda?
Yeah.
What the absolute fuck?
I don't even know the
Your
entire
game
thing
is
about
shit.
Bethesda.
You don't...
They
I will actually say this, as bad as this will leave a sting in my mouth, I'd rather go with fucking Anthem than Fallout 76, just because at least I know the fucking story of that.
Hold on. This does lies.
I could understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at least everything has come out. Anthem did not lie. They just didn't know what the fuck they were doing for almost 6 years.
They didn't know what type of game they were making. Okay. Well, for one, okay. So
Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else that's hasn't talked about it yet? Because I believe there was 2 more topics that we have to go through.
But no. Bethesda basically they are now monetizing non-cosmetic items despite their past
so it's
promise.
now their past promises, and now the game is pay to win.
Yep.
So they have now taken their first steps into a larger EA world.
Yep.
So at this moment, they are now on equal terms with EA as far as like the hatred of their consumers. And if this is the way that they're moving forward, I'm really worried about the continuation of Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a Skyrim fan. Like, I played a little bit and I was like, I don't want to do endless fucking side quests.
Yeah, but
I did the main story and I was like, done. I don't suck on Skyrim's dick like so many other people did. So I have no investment in this
honestly,
whole Elder Scrolls series. I just know that it's like a big
next
deal.
Elder Scrolls game has any kind of microtransactions in it, I'm not buying it. I will flat out refuse.
I'll download it if it comes free.
If they're like, hey, here's all this, and then DLC coming, blah, and I'm like, nope. They're
worry.
literally hiding parts of the game.
It won't be microtransactions, Anthony. It will be monetized mods.
Yeah,
because they're gonna give that another try.
That was the thing. A lot of the bugs and shit that showed up in Fallout 76 were literally the same bugs from Fallout 4. Only they wouldn't let the community they wouldn't let the modding community patch them, because a lot of the reason why Fallout 4 got good was because the modding community came in with mods for console and PC to fucking patch all this shit. Bethesda's notorious for, like, as soon as they release the game, they don't do anything with the game. They don't fucking patch their games.
Oh, someone else joined. Hello?
So, just suffice it to say that Bethesda is definitely one of those companies that I feel like there's a lot of justification as to why something witty used them.
Absolutely. I mean, I completely get it, but it's just one of those things where it's. But yeah, I agree. If they announce day one DLC stuff, or like fucking here is the season pass for stuff that's gonna come out, it's like nope. You release a full fucking game. You wait at least 4 to 6 months, and then that's when you announce DLC.
Gotcha. Hello, Pearl.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, I watch your videos sometimes. Only when I'm bored, though, and I have nothing else better to do in my life.
Wow. All right, I'm hurt.
Yeah,
I appreciate your honesty.
The irony is that's exactly how I am when I'm writing them.
Yeah.
I'm straight up offended.
Also, the cat guy. The cat guy in that
Nyanta?
that game version.
Nyanta?
Yeah. Yes. So cute. I wish I could have that.
Someone tell Connor.
Someone tell him so fast.
He's actually streaming right now. Honestly.
Tony, I don't give a fuck. Message Connor right now.
All right, hang on.
Like,
So,
I legit wish that I could have a cat as a pet, but since my uncle's allergic, I can't have any.
You have 3. You want one?
how about we don't
warning! They're all assholes.
Hang on. So I think getting.
I feel like it's a rare event if I do not hear one of them screaming at their cats when I'm in a call with them.
I scream at my dog.
So what's the next topic that we need to finish discussing?
Spring anime. Spring anime. Yeah.
Spring anime.
We're gonna talk about.
Coming out?
Okay. So.
What's up, Pearl? Hang on. What's up, Pearl?
Have any of you heard of the anime Hellsing?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the Bridge series
Yes.
on
Yes.
YouTube lately?
Yes,
We
have.
worked
A lot of
with a
people
lot of
from
the
that
guys that
group
are in it.
that-
Yeah.
Here's the thing: if you're frequent to the streams, we make a lot of references to it.
Oh yeah.
And actually, Pearl,
Yes,
a
I
lot of
have
the guys,
one
a
reference
lot of the
to
guys
which I can do a good Alucard voice. Watch this.
Oh boy,
Bitches love cannon.
dear God.
but
That's
yeah,
why
Pearl,
there's cannons in our episodes.
that is true.
Yeah. Oh my
But
God.
I hate it.
A lot of the people who actually work on Helsing and TFS, they actually do voices.
Yeah,
for
they've
us.
done
Kaiser,
Kaiser.
Yes.
He's doing.
Martin.
Martin, HBI.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's legit one character from this One Bridge series. What is it? It was that anime with like
It's been you.
it was
What?
like
the fuck?
What?
No, it was you.
Was that the cat thing that we just said was gonna happen?
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't
Do you
him.
remember that scene in Team Fortress? Do you remember that one in the abridged Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
The one with
Dragon Ball Z
Cell?
Abridged. Yes.
Yeah, you remember Cell?
Yes.
Okay. How
Which-
many of you
Which
just
cell?
thought
Which
of
cell?
him
Which one?
wearing red, wearing orange? How many of you thought of Cell just wearing orange glasses, a red one tux, and a red kind of like cap, and carrying guns, and then saying, "I'm going up for war"? How
Never.
many
Oh,
of you
no,
thought
none,
of
none, because it was the
I,
same voice
I don't
actor.
know if I ever got. Yeah,
It's the same
I
voice
know
actor,
the
but
same
it
voice
was-
It's
actor.
Taka, but I never
never
imagined
really
But you,
Yeah.
Cell.
but we have
I
the
never
ability
really
to
got the
distinguish
Alucard vibe from him.
characters.
Yeah.
We can distinguish characters from their voices, even if they sound somewhat similar.
I never got an Alucard vibe from Cell.
No, never, because they
No.
are completely different
Yeah.
characters. and
Well,
are
the
Yeah.
way
same
that the
way.
character, the way that the voices are,
But
the
he's
way that he
kinda
portrays
like,
the voices.
He's kind of like Alucard, though.
I have
Because-
never
because
gotten
he's the same
Alucard
voice
vibe.
actor.
whole
You want voices that are literally the same but they're different characters? Are any of you aware of the
Any Bryce
actual
Papenbrook
anime
voiced character.
Overlord? Are
I'm
any of you
sorry,
actually
but I
aware?
Oh my God,
of
are
the
you
main-
okay? Are you going to make a joke about
Hey,
Ainz?
hang
Hold on,
one
hold on,
second.
hold on, hold on. Darkon,
Hey,
Darkon,
hey,
are you
hey,
seriously asking that, knowing how this? Mhm.
Oh, we're gonna talk.
I'm gonna go with
Okay,
no
sorry.
now.
Okay,
because
okay.
I don't know.
All right,
Okay.
Five
everyone,
people are
shut
talking
up.
over me, so I don't know what to do now.
Hey, Darkon,
Sorry.
hang on a sec. Tony, you were gonna say something.
Yes. So,
Did someone
we
yell
got
at the
about-
cat?
we got
Did
about
someone
2 minutes
actually yell at
left
the cat?
Before I gotta take off. So let's get back to the spring anime.
Okay, some of the anime that are returning, guys, and just 4 more days now, we will be getting. Drumroll, please. There we go. There we go. All right,
No.
season 2 of One Punch Man.
Man,
4 days.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
never
finally
finished season
happening.
1.
And for those of you who are old school anime aficionados like myself, who watched the Fruits Basket anime series, the very first episode of Fruits Basket dropped today, and the dub for that is actually up. Like, they're simuldubbing it, like same day as Japan. The dub comes out. I don't know how long that's gonna be for, but for right now, episode 1, episode 2, and possibly episode 3 are all going to be dropping around the same times, both in the US and Japan. So look forward to that. They got a lot of the original dub cast back. And if you know anything about the original dub for Fruits Basket, you're in for a fucking treat. It was really, really good. And yes, my favorite one of all, even though until I was further on in the manga, I could have sworn that Ayame Soma was gay. He's absolutely not gay. But that's how he sounded when I first saw it. He's voiced by Chris Sabat again.
Juan saying, "Yo, Richie, will there be a reference about Cody-chan lewds in LHA?" I don't believe so.
No, we will
because
not
that was
be
a stream
referencing
thing. That was
Cody-chan.
not a Log Horizon
That
thing.
is not a Log Horizon thing at all.
was a
Cody-chan
stream
does
thing.
not exist in Log Horizon Abridged. No.
guy who
Pirate
did that-
Dave does.
Just getting that. Yeah,
Guys,
Pirate Dave does.
I actually got that reference. I'm sorry, I can't let you do that, Dave.
Oh,
You are surprisingly, there's surprisingly a few number of people who actually get. We are still getting comments to this day saying, "What's the Dave reference?"
Where we've already they're like, "What's the Dave reference?"
Trust
Even
me.
though in episode 2 we straight out call him
I saw
Hal.
Nostalgia Critic on YouTube.
There you go.
I saw Nostalgia Critic's review of that movie on YouTube. I know that movie.
Get it, you uncultured swines! All right.
I'm interested in seeing if Minori is gonna have a crush on Shiro or not.
Regardless of
My
how
God, no.
Nostalgia Critic is, regardless of how assholish Nostalgia Critic can get, his mannerisms is just hilarious.
I mean, Doug is actually like
Doug kind of guy.
Doug actually is a really nice guy in real life.
Yeah, the character's just supposed to come off.
I know.
I mean,
it's just
like,
the way his
I've met him at
funny.
several cons, and he's
like a funny jackass.
All right, Attack on Titan season 3 part 2 will be coming at the end of this month. Then we've got, oh my God, we've got the Isekai Quartet that will be dropping in 5 days. I can't wait for that. It's a very chibi thing.
Guys.
It's like, I'm sorry, we gotta keep getting the show. We gotta keep moving on with the show. This is gonna be the last.
Guys,
what?
Do you remember this reference to an abridged series? That's gay, Mikasa.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Pearl.
A
I thought it was.
slap on
It's okay. I was fixing to say. I was like the one from Team 4-Star was like, God, don't be gay, Mikasa. I was like, oh my God.
Pearl.
But so
Hey,
anyway, back to the spring anime.
Can you guys imagine if like Alucard from Team 4-Star or whatever got like totally drunk one day and just boned some random shadow woman?
No.
And he
I
didn't
get
realize
it,
he
and
didn't
that's
wear
funny, but
protection
we have to get
that
back on
night.
topic. This is
Yeah,
We have to get
Yeah,
back
I'm
on
sorry.
topic.
We have to get back on it. We
Pearl.
have to get back to the
Hey,
topic at hand.
We're
Okay.
trying to wrap up the stream.
Okay,
We
so-
can talk to you after the stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I didn't know there was going to be a 3rd season of this. This is going to be really, really cool. I can't wait for that.
If that's okay.
Bungo Stray Dogs season 3 will be starting April 12th. I freaking loved Bungo Stray Dogs. If you haven't checked that out, go do yourself a huge favor. Check out the first 2 seasons of that. That is so effing good.
Oh, it is really, really good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucking love it.
Okay, so Isekai Quartet, a mysterious switch appeared one day. Upon pressing it, they were sent to a different alternative world. There are also characters from other alternative worlds gathered. So you've literally got
Oh my God.
you've got ReZero, Konosuba, Overlord, SAO, all
Please
kind of
tell
coming
me
together.
We don't have Monokuma.
I have no
I
idea.
swear, if Monokuma was in there, that would have been like a train wreck waiting to happen. Danganronpa. Only place where the only despair is actually a bear.
Okay. If you are into sports anime, I highly suggest checking out.
Kuroko no Basket and Konosuba, that volleyball anime.
Haikyuu.
Also Yuri on Ice
Haikyuu.
and
Stop. Hey, I gotta stop you here. I gotta stop you here because I'm just talking about the anime that are coming out in the spring right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not making recommendations for all anime. I'm just talking about the anime that are coming out in the spring. Okay. If you are into sports anime, Act 2 of Ace of Diamond or Diamond No Ace is out now. If you are keeping up with the manga, season 1 and season 2 of the anime were the first act. And now that we've dropped into season 3, this is technically the second act. It is the main character in his second year of high school with this team. And
How many acts are in that manga so far?
currently in the manga, there are only 2.
Oh, okay.
But like Act 2, he's like
Ace
2
of Diamond-
years.
What-
He's 2 years ahead of where the anime just started. So
Mm,
there's a
okay.
good amount of
what
Act 2
kind
that's
of
happened.
sports anime is it?
It's a baseball anime.
Baseball.
Oh,
the basketball-
We've got a new-
I think I
hold
know
on.
that anime.
We've got a new Strike Witches coming out. So if you're a
Okay.
fan of the Strike Witches anime, there's a new one of those. I'm just kind of scrolling through the stuff that I can.
Yeah.
that I can see and just try to get through it as quickly as possible. But as far as like the big popular anime that are continuing, of course, we've got One Piece, Black Clover, Shield Hero, Boruto, always Detective Conan, Dororo, which I haven't checked out yet. I'm waiting for it to finish.
Yeah.
I want to wait till the. Oh my God, Crayon Shin-chan still going? Hell yeah! Love Shin-chan.
Guys,
But those are the.
question.
We can't right now. As far as the
Oh, okay.
OVAs, Ultraman. There's an Ultraman OVA coming out, and oh my God, there's literally an OVA a series about tights, meter tights. So it seems like a show about thigh highs. I have some friends that would be very good, very interested in an anime like that.
Of course you would, Richie.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
thigh high. Hey! Thick thighs save lives. Thick
I'm on
thighs
that.
save lives. I'm just saying.
I figure if anyone
All right.
would, it would be
But ladies and gentlemen, I will say if you have not checked out the Return of Fruits Basket, oh my God, please do. The community behind it is so amazing.
I've never watched the original Fruits Basket.
You don't need to watch the original. The series that's happening right now is based on the manga. The original technically takes you through volume 6 of the manga. There are 23 volumes in total, so it didn't go very far. But this one is very closely following the manga.
I seriously hope they do not do a season like 3 of both Vampire Cross. You know, the Vampire Knights that they dance with the devils. You know, that weird one with those different kinds of demons and the dance and the vampire. All those kind of guys and just one chick. These guys are just fighting over this one human chick like she's a piece of steak.
I know what you're talking about, but let's.
That was
continue back
everything.
to-
That was everything. That was all
That
the
was
Squid
everything.
anime.
When is the
Fantastic.
last time? Actually, I think. Do we need to end here, Tony?
Yeah, we do because it's 10 o'clock.
We need to
It is
wrap
10
it.
All right,
Oh,
I
so
gotta do my own
guys.
8 o'clock for me.
Okay, so
10 p.m.
guys.
Central.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. Central. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out with us. I cannot thank you guys enough. But
If you
once
guys
again,
want,
if you want to donate to our donation that we have up, we have fixed that for people who have cards. It's not PayPal only now. Okay, so we're all good. If you want to donate via card, you are more than welcome to. It is not PayPal only anymore. You can click on the.
It wasn't PayPal only to begin with.
It wasn't?
yeah.
I don't know why.
Wait.
So issues.
What
Hold
about
on,
the chat room?
Hold on.
But,
Hold on.
okay.
If you if you guys want to actually donate to that and help us so that we can get that 4-way Borderlands playthrough for you guys on Saturdays, that is what the incentive is for, and it will help out with that. You can
And,
click the
regards
donation
to tomorrow.
link in the YouTube and the donation button on Twitch.
Yeah.
Tony,
In
you were
regards to this coming Saturday, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central, we will be hosting the next episode of Dungeons and Fat Dogs.
We
for those of
apologize
you
for
who
the
have been following
wait.
that.
We apologize for how long it's been.
Yep, things have just been kind of hectic trying to get everyone's schedules working
That
together.
and the DM got really,
D-
really
DM
sick.
yeah,
he was
DM
really, really sick.
They
Like
got-
he thought he either had strep throat
or
or
tonsillitis. It was bad.
So
Yeah.
like,
But he's made a full recovery, so we will be doing that session tomorrow. For those of you who were kind of on the fence about being our patrons, we will be releasing a preview scene of the upcoming series that we will be posting on Fat Dog Studios here in the next month or two.
Also, if you want
Um,
to see episode 6 before everyone else, another
Yep.
reason to become a patron.
Episode 6 is available ahead of time for our patrons, and Project Sand, which is the thing I was talking about, the preview scene, that should be going up tomorrow. And for those of you who want to see that.
Hopefully, you guys are
Whoop,
prepared
whoop,
for the
whoop.
next exciting episode of Buddy Cop movie with Fu and Uncle.
or emotional times with
Like,
with
guys?
Fu and yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do the chat since we're not going to do the voice chatting?
Well,
what?
once
Like
the
the
stream's
regular
over.
chat, I mean.
Yeah.
You could do.
Yeah.
You can do general. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is, I kind of need permission to get into that chat.
Wait,
That's-
what?
Yeah,
The general
someone
chat?
You shouldn't, you're Dave.
If you're a Dave,
Yeah.
then
If you're
Yeah.
a Dave, you should be able to get into the general
Yeah.
chat. Yeah.
What I wanted to say
oh.
is, I wanted to say, if you guys are
Yeah.
still up for some kind of content right after this, I will be streaming some Overwatch over at twitch.tv/Explodacy. I'll be playing some Overwatch
I got
for whether or not Fell is going to join me for something like that. I don't know.
Eh.
I don't know if people are going to join me
Ninja.
for that.
I'll be the Genji. Right?
Listen to. I'm already Genji.
I mean, look, Carson.
Listen to Carson already stealing all our people.
Hell yeah, fuck you.
Carson, if you like picked a game that I could join in, like I wouldn't mind like fucking like joining in on your streams, bro. Like that'd be so much fun.
Well, you got to
And
give me a
you
list of
always-
games
like,
that you
it's
can
always
fucking join
games
in.
I can't join in. I'm like, okay, well,
Well, give me a list. When you get a chance, give me a list of games.
Apex Legends.
Alright, fucking will.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, hey. I think with that, Tony, lead
Yep.
us out.
All right, guys. Well,
Language.
thanks again for joining us for kind of unorthodox Fan Friday.
Definitely.
It's not
Uh,
what we expected it to
Starting
be.
next week, we'll be back to the regularly scheduled program. Richie, what is next week's Fan Friday? Is it Friday the 13th? Friday
Let's
the
see.
13th, next Friday.
Better be.
Is it?
Follow-
Is it? Oh, it's Friday the
Friday
13th.
the
Still my time to
13th,
wait
guys.
for my from me,
Yeah.
Tony.
Okay.
Get
Fine.
it?
Yeah. Is it Friday the 13th or is it Apex
Friday
Legends?
the 13th.
I thought it was
Still a time
Apex.
away
I
from
thought
me,
it was
Tony. I swear to
Apex and
God,
then
I
it was
will
Friday the
destroy you.
13th.
No, I thought it was Friday the 13th and then Apex.
Love you, Dave.
I don't even know anymore.
Love
All
you,
right.
Tony.
We'll figure
We'll
something
talk
out
about it
anyway.
later. All right.
Twitch.tv/.
Sorry.
Bye.
Ah!